What is up, guys? It is your boy Wilby, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are looking at the first two players who were re-released from their earlier SBCs. That is Milner and FLASHBAck Javier Mascherano. So let's jump right into the Milner, see what he's saying. 5'9", high, attack, defense, work rates, was quite nice. Weak foot of 4 stars, which is quite nice. Skill moves 3 stars, which is okay. His pace kind of sucks. It's really borderline okay, but it's really bad. His shooting's pretty good. His finishings could be a little better, but overall it's not too bad. His passing's relatively good. His dribbling's alright, apart from agility and balance, which kind of sucks. His defending's relatively okay. His physical's pretty good as well. You know, if he excelled at either pace or dribbling, or if they were a bit more acceptable, so say like his balance was 74 and his agility was like 75, I think he'll be an acceptable card for most people to go to and still utilize in his team. But because it's pace and those particular dribbling stats that are lacking, kind of makes him a little bit at a disadvantage, because it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to be lacking in one of those areas. The rest of the cards are relatively okay, but he's not amazing. And the other thing is, I struggle to understand how he can be an 86 centre midfielder when none of his overall group stats hit that 86 mark. It's a bit strange. Let's see what they want for him. They want one England player, one team of the week, and an 84 rated squad with a 70 chem rating. That's not too bad, I guess. I always like an SBC where the rating of the player is more than the squad that you're giving over. That's normally a pretty good indication there. He's coming in at just around 65,000 coins on PlayStation and 70,000 on Xbox. So he's okay value, I guess. Personally, I probably wouldn't do him. I just don't see him fitting into my teams at present. I can see that a lot of people may do him, especially with the current free Lions objective. Is it free Lions objective? Well, for Icon Slots 2, there's an objective where you have to have a starting squad of all English players in rival matches where you have to win, I think, is it something like 6 games? Something stupid anyway. So I can see a lot of people doing that with this particular card, just because as an English central midfielder with that sort of high rating, a lot of people will definitely pick him up and go for him. But me personally, I just don't see the value in the card, unfortunately. So let's move on straight on to Javier Mascherano, 87 rated central defensive midfielder. He has a low attack work rate, but a high defense work rate, which makes him a really good CDM. His weak foot and skill moves leave so much to be desired. That 3-star weak foot is not great, and his skill moves are 2 stars, are really poor. His pace is okay for a central midfielder, in my view. Anywhere between that 75 plus is good for a central midfielder. Anything 70 plus is probably just about acceptable for a central midfielder. His shooting is poor apart from shot power. His passing is okay. I would like his vision to be a little bit better. His dribbling stats are okay apart from actual dribbling, which is a bit bizarre. His defending stats are pretty good, and his physical stats are pretty damn good as well. He kind of suffers, I guess, in some ways, in the same way that James Milner card does. Some of his stats are really inflated. For instance, like his short pass and long pass are really inflated, but then his curve, crossing, and vision just knock it down, which is probably why it evens out to like an 84. It's the same with his dribbling. His dribbling stats across the board look impeccable. 80 agility, 89 balance, 87 reactions, 89 control, 90 composure. But then that dribbling at 64 just completely knocks it all the way down, which is why, as a group, his dribbling stats are coming in at 77. It's quite shocking, really. Let's have a look and see what his requirements are. 1 La Liga player, 1 Premier League player, 1 team of the week, an 82 rated squad, and 75 chem. So overall, he is pretty doable, pretty simple card to get. So I think he is coming in, according to Fitbin, right now at just under 27,000 coins on PlayStation and just under 30,000 coins on Xbox. So I definitely recommend doing the Mascherano. I won't really do James Milner, but that's really up to you. But if you like the Javier Mascherano, you got an Argentinian squad, or you just like Mascherano himself, then at 25, no, 27,000 coins, he's worth doing. He's worth taking the punt on people. For me personally, I don't feel like doing any of these. None of them really grab my mind. So I'm just going to leave them as they are and just move on to the next set and see what happens, really. So, guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Send your comments to me. Let me know whether or not you're going to do Javier Mascherano, Screw your Milner. Let me know also if you're one of those guys that did them originally. How do you feel now that they've come out and they seem to be pretty cheap considering what they used to be like? So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, if you did like this video, please remember to give it a like. Please also to subscribe to me so you can check out all my other videos. I try and release videos as regularly as possible. Really, it's a bit hard when you're kind of juggling a job, home life, and then trying to do YouTube life at the same time. It's a little bit interesting in all fairness. So yeah, just let me know what you think. But until next time, guys, I will see you laters.